Hi, I'm Ned, and I've started streaming. This is a recording from my live stream over on twitch.tv/NedMakesGames. I'm live most Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 10 a.m. US Eastern Time. I'd love to see you there. All right, hey everybody. I hope you've had a great day so far. And yeah, we've got the sun in my face again. But yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I can do something about that for next time. But yeah, also I wanted to say I'm sorry if you can hear humming in the background, like right before I started going live. Somebody decided to I don't know, do some tree trimming or something, so yeah, apologize for that. Oh, hi Gowie, thanks for coming by. How are you doing today? But I think for the stream today, um yeah, sorry I'm a little late as well, but yeah, I was trying to think about what I actually wanted to do on stream, and I think I'm gonna try to do some upgraded effects for my videos. So I use DaVinci Resolve to edit my videos, and it's kind of a resource hog. So I don't know if it will work very well with OBS running. So yeah, we might switch gears if that doesn't work out, but that's not what I want to do. Okay, so let's set up URP real quick. You're doing pretty good. Glad to hear that. Yeah, so the pipeline asset, and then go into project settings. And let's go ahead and change this to linear color space while we're here. Okay, so now we're all set up. All right, so okay, let's try to open it. I have a pretty good computer, so it should work, but I've done things like this before, and it just causes DaVinci to crash. Okay, but so far so good. So what I want to try to do, have a fusion composition. So right now, for my intro, I just use introduction fusion. And right now, when I first started, I kind of just made everything in the fusion window, which is fine, but I think that this introduction probably would have been better as just like a separate video that I brought in. So it's the... Okay. Oh yeah, that's something I have to buy. I must have moused over something. Oh yeah, you guys, you can't even see it because it's on my other monitor. Let's see. Can I switch to single monitor mode? How did I do that such a long time ago? Split screen? Oh, here. So turn that off. Okay, so now everything's in one window. So yeah, my normal introduction, it's fine. But I think what I want to try to do is, well, I've had a small break from videos, so I thought, well, since I'm already like I guess this has been a little bit since I've had videos, why not take the time to upgrade my animations? So I'm just kind of looking at stuff to see what I want to change. I still pretty much, I mean, I still do like this, except I think it might look better if the stripes are a little smaller, because I want to kind of use the same thing for like a transition effect. But let's start doing something in Unity. Oh, it's gonna be, yes, I can't actually record video while I'm streaming, can I? So I don't know. Unfortunately, I won't really be able to test this in Resolve, will I? Because, yeah, because I use OBS to record, but OBS is streaming. Okay, well, we'll just do what we can. Oh yeah, I didn't even name this. Okay, so this will just be a flat background. I stuffed the kitty cat. I think it'll be okay. Okay, so I'll just have this as pure black. And what we'll do... So I think I'm going to have to render like the actual image and then a mask image. That's something I wanted to test in here, but yeah. I guess I'll have to do that off screen. Okay, so now we've got it's a black background. Okay, let's bring in my logo bitmap. Which I have in this other folder. Okay, so if I make a 3D object, I guess this can just be, could be a sprite, huh? Although I don't know, I think I'll just make it a quad on the screen. Okay. Do this off as transparency. Yeah, I don't want bitmaps for this one. Well, no, that's fine. Clamp. Okay, and the resolution for this. Yeah, I can't. Won't tell me in Unity, I don't think. Okay, so it's 1920 over 765. Let's find that ratio for that. So, okay. 1920 over 765. So, okay. So I think if I just set the scale, okay, so that should be the correct resolution. And then I could just create another game object and place that, or place the logo under this. And then if I have to scale the whole thing up, then it'll keep that aspect. Okay, and oh yeah, I need to change this to orthographic. And move so it's centered. Okay, so got that going. Now I have these stripes with rounded edges. I thought I might make it a little bit more interesting, making it look, or to make it look more like they're shooting stars or something. But yeah, we'll just test it out. Oops. Oh, I'm scaling the camera. I thought that was the logo object. Okay, so I have shapes in here again. Okay, so there's a polygon. Okay, so I'm gonna have to edit these points myself to make the star. Because I don't think there's a star shape. I could always just edit or make it myself in Inkscape and use it as a bitmap. Trying to think. That might be better because I don't think the star is gonna animate really. It's gonna be trails behind it. Wait, here. No, I want the document properties. Okay, so I want the size to be in pixels. I really wish you could have it default to pixels, but it's kind of funny because even when you set the document units to pixels, it doesn't update it here either. And it seems to switch between them often. Okay, I think 512 by 512 will be fine. We're not gonna make they're not gonna be super high resolution. Okay, can I change the background color? Let's just change this. Yeah, I guess neutral gray is fine. Oh. It's not gonna be perfect, is it? Oh, there we go. I guess, do I want to edit this ratio any? I kind of like that. Okay. Yeah, I also wish that when you saved it, it would remember. Because it remembers the place you last saved, like globally. It'd kind of be nice if it would remember per file and also export to the same folder, but yeah, this isn't complaining about Inkscape stream, but okay, so that's done. Okay, so now I have this star folder or texture. Okay, so yeah, we don't have to make polygon. Okay, so I've got to make another material for this. And give it that new material. Oh, yeah, okay. Both of these, yeah, I didn't set it to transparent. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I want these stars to kind of be, like they'll swipe across the screen with the stripes behind them. So I guess yeah, the 0 point for this will be the center of the star. And we can create a line behind it. So yeah, I guess we'll start at 0, 0 and then end wherever. I guess the question is, how thick do I want this to be? Also, yeah, I guess it depends what I want the style to be, but I might have to also use a bitmap for this because I'll want the tip to touch the tip of the star, but then this part to go to this leg instead of the center. I don't think I can have an angled end with shapes. I guess like on the star graphic, do I actually need to have, well, I kind of do want to have a separate star because I have an idea for something else. But maybe I just need to make another texture that fills in this part. Okay, I closed it already. It doesn't really matter if it goes outside the bounds. I don't want that, do I? It needs to click right there. Okay, and then to make sure. Oh, did I get it perfect? Let's see, can I use the align tool? Okay, I can on the first selected. So I want to make these, yeah. I want to align the second one based on this one because that one snapped exactly onto the star point. Then if I change, make this fill, take away the stroke. Okay. So this will be star with pale. And then also export it. Okay, and then I can, let's move back slightly. And I can adjust the thickness to match. I guess I could do it in pixels. Okay, so see here. So I made this 512, but then I noticed here that Inkscape brought the height up. And then okay, so it's not, oh, of course it's not exactly a pixel, so I could probably switch that. But anyway, this is 487. I doubt it will be visible, so I won't worry about it. Okay, well, the units. Oh, okay, so it's, yeah, when I scroll out, it's matching it. So I guess it's pixels on the screen, so it's not, yeah, whatever the pixels are on the this model, which I guess makes sense. Okay, so we can just match it, eyeball it. It doesn't have to be perfect. I guess we would not do it that way. Okay, yeah, so there's a little bit of fuzziness there, but I don't, yeah, when you zoom out, you can't even see it. I guess the question is, do I like the way that looks? I don't know. I need to clamp it. I could see a little bit of flickering on the side. I don't know. I think it might be better, actually, if I Do that, and then just with the line. So you can kind of see the star a little more, the star shape. And I could also rotate the star without it looking weird. Yeah, I think that'll be good because I could do random rotations and stuff. Okay, so now what I want to do is spawn a bunch of them and then just kind of swipe them across the screen. Yeah, I wanted to test something in DaVinci because I don't think I can do it. Well, yeah, unfortunately I can't record, but I wanted to see if you could use like a video as a mask. So now we can export. Well, maybe. Let's see. Well, let me route that into it. Okay, it does. So maybe if I just have, excuse me, just do a black and white video as the mask, it will work. But yeah, I'll have to test that out some other time. Yeah, so we'll just, here, I can't record, so we can't really, there's no reason to have DaVinci open, I guess. Okay, so let's make a star mover script, and this will handle like the star moving across space. Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh, slow today. Oh, well, I just did an update. I bet that's what it has to clean up after that. Okay, I guess we're done with this. We'll go ahead and save it. Don't need that window. All right, there we go. So star mover. Okay, it's still busy. So I want to have the star object here, and which will rotate. And then, yeah, we'll just move this object across the screen. Okay, I guess we'll have like a speed. Probably I'll use another script to set all that information. Because, yeah, it'll be randomized. So I guess this would actually be a float too, because it'll be the move velocity. And then we'll have just a float, and this will be the rotate velocity. So star rotate. Oh, I have to do Euler angles. I guess technically we could rotate in multiple directions, so I'll just leave that there. I wanted to have them flip over on itself. It might look kind of cool, I don't know. Okay, so we're just going to set the Z movement to 0 because we won't move in depth. Okay, yeah, so that was pretty simple. Now let's make a script that, well, I guess I gotta have something to set these values. So set velocity. This is actually a public void. What's it not like that for? Come on, cannot convert float 3 to float 2. Oh, I did this backwards. Okay, so now we want a script that will spawn a bunch of these and have them like swipe across the screen. Let's do logo stripe spawner. Don't need most of those. Oh. Oh, I forgot the U. It's always funny to me that monobehavior is spelled this way, like with a British spelling, but I don't think anything else in Unity is spelled with the British spelling. Okay, so I guess I don't need to do an update. I can actually just do it on start. Okay. So what do I want here? I guess the number of stars will spawn. And then like the travel angle. Yes. Speed range and rotation range. Guess I should call this move speed range. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking about how will I do, excuse me. Yeah, because I want these to like fill the screen for a little bit before they disappear. So I guess I could just make the tail really long. Yeah, which in that case, probably the speed should all be the same. I feel like that's probably the easiest way to do it. . Okay, so anyway, so for int I equals 0, I less than number of stars. Okay, so float 2 move speed equals so it's travel angle. You need to convert that to a vector. Okay, yeah, and it's gonna be in, I think it'll be easier if I have it in angles, so let's switch it to radians here because the cosine and sine expect radians. So yeah, the move direction, and then the speed for this will be oh, okay. Yeah, I was confused because there's also a random class in mathematics, but we'll just use the normal random. That's fine. Okay, so move, speed, range, X and Y. But yeah, I think this will actually be constant, but we already have like the ability to do this, so we might as well take advantage of it. So the rotation speed, yeah, we don't have that. I guess technically it could go clockwise or counterclockwise. I'll just leave it like this for now because I don't know if I'll want to have that. Okay, so now we just need to instantiate those star objects. So we'll need to get a reference to the prefab. Okay, so we need the star mover. Actually works better. And oh yeah, so we need to find out the start position. So that would be, so the move direction. Okay, so that's going to be a little bit of math. Let's, yeah, just set this to 0 for now and oh wait, this is a transform. Oh yeah, it doesn't work with vector 3s. And quaternion identity. So yeah, we'll need to randomize this probably. Oh yeah. Okay. For now, I think I'll just only rotate on the z-axis. Okay, and then I'll just drag this into here. So it's a prefab. Okay, let's hide the logo for a second. Oh, thanks, Brian. I wonder how that happened. Oh, I hope I haven't been muted for too long. Sorry about that. Yeah, for some reason, there must be some keybind I don't know about. I thought I cleared them all, but sometimes OBS mutes me randomly. Not too long? Okay, well that's good to hear. Alright, let's see. So, as I was saying, we're gonna need to... Yeah, I was worried about the anti-aliasing on here, but we'll see how that looks when we get the final version going. So now we need to try to get these stars to cover the entire screen. OBS has some shortcuts that match a lot of Visual Studio. Oh, maybe that's it. I was saving the file. Yeah, I thought I'd turn those off, but I guess I'll check again later. Don't know if I can do it easily on stream. I'm just going to open the settings. I don't know if there's anything important. Yeah. I'll just definitely check later. Anyway, okay, so the number of stars, we need to, I guess we have to divide the screen into slices for each star. So I guess we'll need to know the world height. Okay. Okay, so I just pressed Control S to save. It didn't do anything. So that's good. I'll just be careful. But okay. So I guess this stars like slice on the screen would be the world height divided by the number of stars times I. Okay, so let's just see how this looks. I guess we're actually gonna need the entire world dimensions because we have to place these outside. To start off. Okay, so 3 to be world dimensions y or x, negative world dimensions on x, and then y. Yeah, and so we're gonna have to take the move direction into account, but I just kind of want to see. Oh, it still started in the middle of the screen. Oh, that's because I didn't set anything here. So what is our... So our orthographic size is 5, which means that the height is 5 world units. And then we have okay, let's do it a different way actually. So I don't have to specify it. Let's just do float ortho size. I guess I could even just include the camera. So that means yeah, maybe I will do that. Yeah, this is gonna complain because there's in model behavior, there's already something called the camera, so I'm just gonna do new to overwrite that. So float to world size equals camera orthographic size times 2. And then for the width, we also need to multiply that by the aspect ratio. Or actually the inverted aspect ratio, right? I could have that backwards, but so this is actually the world radius. Yeah, so I guess I don't do that. Okay, so for the entire world, we'll have to multiply that by 2. Yeah, and then offset. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't assign the camera. Okay, we'll start at the bottom of the screen. So that's right, but how come... Okay, let's output this, because I probably got this wrong. I'm not sure. Well, let's see. Oh, okay, yeah, so I probably have to multiply. Or, oh, I didn't multiply it, I just did the, I just set it to the aspect ratio, which isn't right. But yeah, that's not correct because the width should be larger than the height, so okay. I did get it backwards. All right, there we go. So it started in the bottom right or left corner. Okay. Oops. Okay, so if I make multiple of these, they should spawn in the correct spot. Let's try it. 232. Okay. So yeah, that is pretty good, except... So I guess what we actually have to do is we have to make, since they move diagonal, we have to make sure the entire screen is covered, which means we've got to kind of assign everything a slice based on the top and the bottom corners. So, okay, so we have to do this, and then we have to do the bottom right corner, and then like extrude it backwards along the move direction. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, and also probably we want to have them start a little bit back from the camera. And I also want to stagger stagger them a little bit so it's not just a straight line. I think my fan is making a funny noise. Okay, so let me see here. Probably the easiest way is if we just figure out this y increment. And then from that we can and then we'll just have like a start x, and then I can stagger them along that with the move direction. Okay, so private float start x offset, and then we'll want to have a stagger position. Okay, so start x offset. float start x equals negative world radius minus the start x off. Or I guess let's just add it. Okay. So then the height. So we first need this move direction. Yes, the spawn height. Okay, so like we said, we have to start at the top left, which is a positive world radius dot y, and then we have to start at the bottom right, but like projected along the negative move direction all the way back to start x. So that would be world radius dot x times 2 plus start x offset, right? That's the entire. Okay, actually no, it would be minus because of the offset is negative, then this actually would be larger. And then, okay, so that's the starting x position. I guess I could find this out using trigonometry, huh? Okay, so this is the top of the triangle. And then we want to find the other side, so we can use tangent. And we know this angle. Okay, yeah, I think that's right. So I think I can just do math tangent of the travel angle. It might be the inverse tangent, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so anyways, that's the bottom. So I guess that's the start. So that, yeah, this will be. Okay, I want to see what this value is so far. It should be a negative value, but I might have, because yeah, it's below. Okay, so it's 1.55. Is that right? No, because this value is at least like 10. So it should be, well, I mean, okay. Yeah, this is just like the amount that we dip below the world radius. So I guess that is okay. So that means the spawn height is this plus the world radius dot y times 2. Okay, I hope that makes sense. What? Oh, I left it playing by accident. Okay, I didn't actually do anything. Okay, so yeah, and then the spawn height increment is just the spawn height divided by the number of stars. So then this y is the spawn height increment times I. Although wait, that doesn't... you have to actually find the start. Okay, well, the start is actually this value, and then we move up from that. Let's see, so float, so bottom is this value minus, oh wait, yeah, so this thing is positive right now, so I need to subtract the whole thing because it's starting from the bottom. And then the spawn height is this. Minus the bottom y. Okay. Okay, so obviously I got something wrong because it's starting from 0. Okay, well, let's just print these out and see. Okay, so -6 and then 11. Oh, I think that's all fine, but I didn't add this here. Okay. Now let's just watch it move to the end, and if I did it right, the entire screen should turn white. Oh, except okay, well, it didn't work correctly because yeah, the last star should have been here. So what did I do wrong? Okay, let's watch this again. Okay, so I can't actually see the screen very well here. Okay, yeah, and there's even a blank area up at the top, which I don't want. So what should happen is as you follow this across, like the first star should brush this corner as it exits, but it doesn't seem like, oh, actually, maybe it is, but let's just watch it. Okay, actually it seems like it's intercepting at the 0 point. But didn't I? Yeah, I did the x times 2. Okay, and the start x offset is 0 right now, right? Let's see what happens when I don't know why this would. I mean, obviously I got some math wrong, but if I do this, does it look right? Seems. Okay. That actually seems perfect, but why? Yeah, so it does move up here, but I think that's because I don't know. That's because the stripe doesn't cover the entire surface of the star. Okay, so the X radius. I mean, this part is correct. The start X. Oh, yeah, I don't even use it, right? But that's just the negative radius. So let's make a little diagram. Okay, so we have, this is the screen. And we basically, we have a little bit of offset to the side. Let's color this differently. Okay, and then we need to find this length here. Oops. Okay, so we know this length. That's just the. Okay, let's label some. That, and then this bit is the X offset. Okay. And then this little angle here is the travel angle. I don't know if that makes it obvious I'm talking about the angle, but fine. Okay. Or is that the travel angle? Yeah, because it's this and those angles are equivalent. So okay. So yeah, we want to find this distance, which should just be the tangent, right? So tangent is opposite over adjacent. So maybe is it? Okay, so maybe I do need to do the inverse tangent. just wasn't expecting the value to be almost okay. Okay, so that makes it really huge. Okay, let's see here. So tangent of travel angle equals okay, so it's opposite over adjacent. So okay, let's call this y divided by screen radius dot x times 2 plus x offset. Okay, there's gotta be a better way to do math on stream, but whatever. Okay. I guess make sure that I'm doing it right. I'm pretty sure tangent's opposite over adjacent. Wikipedia, I love you, but your math stuff, their math articles are so difficult to read. Oh yeah, so opposite over adjacent. That's what I thought. Just making sure. Okay, so that means that the travel angle is the arc tangent of this, but that's not okay. So what I need to do, so it's the tangent times the screen radius. So I did have to do it correctly. Yeah, y equals the tangent times the denominator there. Okay, and then okay, so that gives us this value here, and then we know this is just the screen radius dot y times 2. So I mean, this math checks out. What have I done wrong then? Yeah, because it seems it intercepts here for some reason. What happens when I add a start x offset? It needs to be negative. Okay, well, I don't think that worked. So let's clean this up. So it'll be start x plus world radius times x. Oh, except I think I just messed it up because yeah, I need to multiply this whole thing by the tangent. Yeah, so they didn't start at -1, did they? Okay, I guess they did. Oh. It's always funny when I think about these projects. I don't think about the things I think will be hard. I never what's actually hard, and then I get stuck on these silly math things. Let's see. So I mean, this is correct because when we, for some reason, this just wants double the width, but I don't really know why. Oh, I should see. Yeah, when I offset, when does it intercept with the camera? Okay, so that actually makes it, that messes it up even more. So maybe there's some problem there. I probably shouldn't have deleted those debug lines, should I? Debug log. You enjoy the process, I'll figure it out. Thank you, Steph. I hope so, anyway. Okay, so now with this offset, okay, so it's still offset by -4, which and spawn height. And then this is the increment. But wait, the total height. Okay, so maybe that's the problem, because the total height of the world is 2 times the orthographic size, which is 10, but then this is saying the spawn height is less than that. So maybe I got this part wrong. So the bottom y, that's negative, right? Yeah, so it should add. Oh, okay, is this the whole problem? This should be world radius times 2. Okay, well, no, not exactly. It still doesn't really intersect at the right time. But let's try it without any start offset and see if at least that works. No. Yeah, it's going like a... It's like it's inverted. Let's just do it with 1 star. That will give us the bottom star, I think. It's a -5, 15, 15. So why did the number of stars change the bottom y though? Did it? Okay, no, it didn't. maybe should it be something like this? And the tangent's already negative? I don't think so, but wait, is that saying that this tangent is 0? Because when it gave me -5 again. Okay. That's weird. Yeah, the whole thing is 0. Well, I know tangent of 5 degrees isn't 0. So, oh, it's because the start x is world radius and I add the world radius to it. Is that the whole thing? Yeah, so this should actually be world radius like minus start x because it's the whole width. Okay, so that was... Oh, it's still giving me 0. Why? Oh, okay. Yeah, because I didn't change this part down here. Okay, so that was kind of the problem with copy and pasting code. Although when I did that, surprisingly, the tangent is actually smaller. Or, yeah, the start. Okay, so yeah, the tangent is positive, so I need to do negative. Okay, so if this works right, we should just see a little tip of it pop out right here. No, it's going to the center of the screen again. Oh. Let's see. So float start x, end x. Let's do something like this. And then start y. Maybe this will make things a little easier. So I don't know why it's like aiming towards the center. Is there like I'm wondering like if the movement speed is causing the issue, but I drive it directly from this angle. Something like that. That way I can at least... So I'm adding 1.5. So if I doubled the offset, does it work then? It seems to. It's just so weird. I don't know why that's happening. I'm sure I've forgotten a 2 somewhere, but this is all right. So if you expand this, this is world radius plus world radius minus start x offset, which start x offset is negative, so it ends up increasing this. Let's see. So if I add this back in, what happens? Hey Nico, you're an aspiring entrepreneur. You recently started a clothing brand. Sorry, I think this is the wrong stream for that, but thanks for coming by. Okay, so it still works, which is funny. Okay, I don't know. I must have. I don't know why I need to double this, but I'm sure it's some silly mistake that I'll realize once I get off stream. But it works, and I'm tired of messing with it, so hopefully this won't cause any more grief. But all right, so I guess does it work with a bunch of stars? And probably I need to add a little bit like leeway to on both sides of in the y direction, so that the lines behind the stars cover up the entire screen. So y extra, and this, subtract that from here, and then add that. Oh wait, subtract that from here, and add that here. Okay, so let's add a bunch of stars, and hopefully doing that didn't just break it. Okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna worry about the stripes in between the stars for now. We'll fix those. But yeah, I shouldn't see any black in this corner until these like reach the end, I'm hoping. Okay, yeah, that did work. Oh, I should have checked this top corner. This is okay. No, it's you never see any black in that corner. Okay, so I think we finally got that figured out for now. Okay, so now what I want to do, I need a little bit, few more here. 34, so we want to have those stripes in the in between stars, hopefully. Okay, so now I want to assign a random color to each. Probably the easiest way to do that is actually just to make multiple materials. Although, I guess not really because the tail doesn't use the same material, so. Oh yeah, get rid of this. Okay, so what I need to do is assign. I need to edit this color and then also at the same time make the color on the material match. So I don't really care too much about, yeah, if I wanted to make this efficient, I'd probably want to make sure that I only had a material of this for each color, but yeah, like I said, this isn't going to be in a production game, so it doesn't actually matter. I have to see like what it's called here. So it's called base color, so that's why I need to set the material to. Let's just have private void set color. So get component. Okay, so material equals star dot get component mesh filter. I guess we'll need the filter, so equals. Then the material equals filter dot. Oh, it's not on the filter. It's on the mesh renderer. So renderer dot material, and I'm just going to make a copy of it, which again isn't the best idea for a full game, but it will be fine for here. And then we need to set color to, we found out it was called the base color. Okay, and then we have to set this back on the renderer. And then to make the line match, we've got to get the line, so we'll just call get component and children. Shapes. Color equals color. Okay, and so I'm gonna have 4 colors here. Or I guess it could be any number, but and then star dot set. Oh, probably didn't make it public. Colors. Then we need to get. Oh yeah. Okay, so this will pick a random index out of the colors array and then a random color. Okay, let's see. I need to get my little stripe colors. It's not on my logo. Open up. think I have... That should be on my YouTube banner. Okay, so we'll just have this open here, and then I can use the color picker. Grab them. I don't know. I should probably get them in order so I remember. I guess if I wanted to change these colors, now would be the time, since I'm going to redo a lot of my stuff, but... Okay. Oh, yeah, I think they're all, the colors are all set with 0 alpha, which is why everything was invisible. Okay, there we go. So actually, I probably don't want it randomized, actually. I probably just want to have it based on the eye, now that I think about it. So I should just do eye modulo the color's length. So now they'll be in order. Okay, although I think the order is backwards. So I would just need to change this to num colors minus I. Oh yeah, num stars. Okay, yeah, that matches now. Okay, so now I need to stagger these stripes a little bit. Which basically just changes this X position. Okay, so float 2 start equals new float 2 start X start Y plus that, and then I need basically offset this a bit by the this position range. So Unity engine random range times the move direction times the negative move direction, actually. Let's see how this looks. Okay, pretty good. I'm gonna wait to see, to make sure that adding that stagger didn't mess up this, but that still seems okay. Okay, so now probably, yeah, they should rotate. There should be a little bit of variety there. I also feel like they should probably rotate the other direction. I don't know if that will. Okay, starting to get there, I think. Now let's, do I want to change this any? Probably. I've got to deal with what happens at the tail as well. For now, I guess I'll just make it rounded. Okay, I'm not sure. Yeah, these are also going to move by quite a bit faster in the final one, our final version. I guess we can see how that looks, but I don't know if I want to have the stars, if I want to have a lot of small stars or if I want to have just a few big ones. And I think, yeah, this will move at the same speed. So this speed, you can barely even tell that they're stars, but I guess you can see it. Thanks, Steph. Yeah, I think it's getting there. Yeah, it's probably gonna move even faster than this. It's almost too fast to actually see what's going on. Okay, well, let's try having just a few big stars and see how that looks. And then I'll try having a bunch of small ones. Oh, when I did that, the tangent thing didn't hold up. Yeah, because I might just not worry about it anymore, and just add like a offset based on it, because I can just change this to 10 probably, and then it would work. But if I need to add more at that point. Okay, so this is more like how it looks in the current system. That didn't actually change the stagger much. Oh, I guess the thing is, they're just gonna, if everything's staggered the same distance, it looks similar. Okay. Well, that looks pretty good. Let's try it with a bunch of small ones. So I don't know, point. Yeah, I should make this line a lot bigger then. Yeah, so we'll need like, I don't know, 128. That looks kind of cool. I actually like it with the black in between it as well, but I do like that. But let's see, what does it look like? Yeah, when it's moving really fast across the screen. You can't really tell that there's even stars there anymore. But you can when it's just 20. I'm trying to think. It seems, I mean, it's not bad. There just seems like, I don't know, it just seems like there needs to be something else. It's like not polished enough yet. Also, I'm trying to think of how am I going to animate it as well, because I need to kind of, well, I guess I could just make the tails super long, but also it'd be nice if I could stop them at a point and then, well, I guess I can do that, and then fade in the logo. Yeah, maybe more staggering. I also, if this needs to be kind of short animation. Let's see here. Okay, has the timeline already. All at once. I guess we can see. Okay, it's been a little bit since I've used the timeline. Random staggering is better probably. Yeah, I guess I can try out. I have, like, it is the amount that they stagger is random. Because if I set it to 0, they're all in a line. But anyway, yeah, I'm not sure if I like it small or big yet, but let's try to get the logo to pop up. Let's see. Did it have... Could they come out at different intervals? Yeah, I was thinking like once the logo is visible, I'll have like smaller ones, or I'll have like just like small bursts of them come out to keep the animation going. Might try that. Shoot out randomly. Yeah, I think that is a good idea. But yeah, I want to try to get the logo pop up first. But I forget. It's been a while since I've done a timeline, so I'm trying to figure out how it works. Yeah. Okay, yeah, there we go. All right, so what I want to do... Okay. Can't I get it? I probably shouldn't be doing this on stream, but... basically I want to use this timeline thing to call like when the stars spawn. Let's see. The way is to write a custom playable. That call function is something we've spent a good deal of time investigating, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, activation. Oh, okay, signals and introduction. Yeah. Let's see about that. Okay, timeline was released in 2017. There's been a lot of requests for events, timeline, and signals. Markers, a new item that can be added to a timeline is used to represent a point in time. Markers can be added and manipulated, blah, blah. Signal emitters are used to trigger a change in state in the scene. when the timeline passes a given point in time. We use the word signal instead of event because it supports the idea of a broadcast while avoiding the confusion of the already existing Unity event. The signal emitter can be added on the timeline and on tracks. Signals can be added. Timeline itself, no tracks are needed. In order to properly set up signals on timeline, you need 3 pieces. This is kind of complicated, but as I said, it's a link between an emitter and a receiver. Placed on timeline contains a reference to a signal asset when played. If the current time is greater than the emitter's time, the emitter is triggered. The signal receiver is a component that has a list of reactions. Each of these reactions are bound to a signal asset. Okay, so let's see. So basically, I need to add a signal receiver here. Okay, let's just add stuff. No. Trying to think. Start star scroll. Okay, so let's see. Okay. So then I can call one of these things. So if I have a public event, so instead of doing this in start, I could just change this to spawn stars. Okay, I guess it has to be public, which is fine. There's probably another way, like an attribute or something I could put, but okay. So then the timeline has signal track. And then at 30 frames. Okay. Emit once. Start star scroll. Okay. Probably a keybind just to do that easily, more easily, but oh, you can just right click. Okay, so let's see. If I press play. Okay, so that did work. Okay, yeah, so if I move this farther away, then it should wait 300 frames to do it. Cool. Okay, that's pretty nice, actually. I don't know we'll have to figure out exactly when we want this stuff to happen. Let's see. Trying to figure out the best place to put it. I think down there is fine. Okay, so I want to put this back at 30 frames. Okay, so that happens, and then at 60 I can start like a fade in of the logo. Which I guess we can just change the color alpha here. So if I turn this on, let's look at what to do. So if I change the alpha, okay, so I can fade it out that way. So I don't really need signal for that. I can just use like an animation clip, I think. Okay, so what I would do is do this. I don't know if it'll animate material properties. This is the only thing. Yeah, I don't think it does. Because if I had it, I guess let's make sure I'm doing it right. So if I had this animating, I could move this, and yeah, I would add a keyframe. Okay, let's see. Is there a way to Unity animate material properties? They said you could just do it how I was doing it, but I don't think it works. Because I had this active, and then if I select this, and then I can change the color, and it doesn't record it. So I'm not sure what those other people, or how they got it to work. Try changing the material directly on the object, not the one in the project. Yeah, I guess I could make copies. Yeah, because I double clicked here and then it didn't work. It might not key shared materials. That's probably, maybe that's it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, right. I almost never use this window, but yeah, that might work. Okay, so let's start recording that and try. Okay, that did work. Okay. Yeah, I forgot that those were different, or those were different. I forgot this interface existed. Yeah, thanks, Awkward Brian. Okay, so that worked. Let's just test it real quick. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can't time a prefab material thing. That does make sense. All right. Alright, so we do want this to start hidden. Oh. Oh yeah, I don't have recording on, but and then it would pop up pretty quickly. And then it would stay visible for a few seconds. So let's see. Let's just go for there. I don't know. I'll have to figure out the timings exactly before I get too far along, but oh yeah, the signals don't work in edit mode, so that's why that wasn't playing, or at least that particular signal. Oops, I left it running, so it didn't save my changes. Well, that's too long for sure. Probably the entire thing should probably be over like 1, 2, 3, and then it should get to the video. So that would be 60. Yeah, so it should be over by here probably. You'd like more sweeps? Oh yeah, definitely. I think, yeah, I want the star stripes to stay on it for the entire duration that the logo is visible, and then I'll have like smaller stars, I think, without tails also wisp by just to add some more animation. But we'll see. So do I want this half second of black before the video starts? I think it's okay. Okay, so like I said, one, two, three. So here it should start fading out. Okay, let's get rid of these keyframes. Probably I have to go. Um, Oh, is there not? I guess there's not an actual clip created for it. Oh, there we go. That's what I was trying to do. So now I can delete these keyframes. Okay. All right. So what I need to do now. It still might even be too long. Yeah, to be honest, probably the entire thing should be over in 3 seconds. So let me move this. And then probably, maybe I can have the logo fade in sooner. Let's change it. Okay, well, the stars pop up here. So maybe this can start fading in just a couple frames after. Okay, give it a 30. I guess that's 45, so this would be 115. Okay, I think that's fine so far. All right, so I want the stars to stay on the screen. So the easiest way to do that is just to make the tails a lot longer, but that, well, I guess, okay, that's fine. Yeah, wait, they need to cover the entire screen at least once, and then maybe I'll stop them, and then they'll, when the animation tells them to, they can start moving again to show the tails, or the ends of them. But, I guess I need to decide, do I like the small ones, or do I like the bigger ones better? Um, I mean, that's kind of more similar to what I have now. I guess I don't really have to have him finalized at the moment, but I think something like that is good. Okay, so, oh yeah, I need to enable this so that I don't mess up my animation. I don't really like it becoming visible so quickly, actually. I guess let's move it back to 60 point. Oh yeah, and one other thing I want to do is also scale it up slowly. So at the same time. Oops. Oh yes, it's visible, so I can't really see it. But keyframe it. And then here, let's see how that looks. Okay, that's too much, but oh yeah, I need to animate. I should probably learn the keybinds for that. Is it? Oh. Okay, but I don't even have a keybind there. I thought a keyframe, I mean. Okay, let's check that out. Okay, it did create one right here, which I didn't mean to. But that's fine. You can just delete it. Now it's too subtle. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Anyway, okay, I think I'm pretty happy with that. So, yeah, now I need to figure out how I can freeze these stars. Okay, I guess the easiest way is if the star movers had a reference to the stars or the stripe spawner. And then we could have like a speed multiplier on it. Okay, that's fine. But I want some stars to be able to move by without being affected by this, actually. So I guess we could have two different stripe spawners. No, probably. Okay, I guess I could just do it the really low-tech way. Private. Okay. And then star dot speed multiplier is 1. So then when we call some other function, we can freeze all of these. Private list. Star mover. I guess this will be the fill stars. Okay, and then we can have another function, public void set fill star speed, and I think I can change this. I think I can pass like numbers to it from the signal, at least if it's like other systems. Okay. So let's just say the stars have moved all the way across the screen by this point, which I don't know if that's true necessarily, but then we'll add Signal Emitter. Oh, so I've got to create another signal setup. Can I do that from the timeline? Oh yeah, create signal. Alright, so freeze fill stars. Oh, yeah, I get the wrong thing. Okay, so then yeah, we'll set that to 0. Move it once. And actually I want this to be at frame 60. Okay, so let's see if this works. Not reference. Oh, I didn't create the list object. Just for simplicity, I'll just create it in an awake method. Okay, well, it froze too soon, but okay, so let's right there. We're gonna have to just fiddle with it until it looks right. Okay, so now another point, I'll enable it again. Actually, they won't be frozen that long, but I do like being able to control exactly how long they stay on the screen. Okay, so I need to create another signal emitter. 120. Create. Restart. Fill stars. Okay. The only problem here is that you can actually tell when they freeze and restart. I just realized because the stripes move upwards. Which is kind of a funny effect, actually. You know, because wait, should that even happen? Because now that I think about it, maybe that was probably some of our problems we were having before, because if they move like all in the same direction, the stripe shouldn't like proceed upwards, should it? Let's see. You know what? I think it's because I'm using this translate method, because I think the translate uses the local rotation. Isn't there like a global mode? That's gonna be annoying if that's all these issues I've been having. Yeah, okay. So I think that was the issue that we've been having with tangent and everything, because it's applying. So it was doing the movement in local space, and since the whole thing was rotated, it was kind of applying the rotation twice. Okay, that's kind of annoying. So I think I can take away this multiplication by 2 now, and all this math should work out. But anyway. Yeah, so now you can't tell that I freeze it because, yeah, since they're all moving in parallel, you shouldn't be able to see. Okay. Yeah, but when I play it here, it does seem to move by really fast. But I mean, I guess that's fine because we want to just get to the video. Okay. So the other thing I need to do is at the end, well, when I do the mask, well, I guess we can't really do that here because I got to figure out how I can export this into DaVinci, because I don't know. I don't think OBS can record something with like an alpha channel, obviously. So probably the best way to do it would be to record. Oh, I guess I'd have to do it with like a chroma key. Because I was gonna say I could do like a mask, but then I'd probably have synchronization issues. Did I say that right? Synchronization issues, yeah. Yeah, that's yeah, it'd be nice if I could somehow record an alpha channel, but I don't know if you can do that in OBS. Because OBS just kind of records your screen. Let's see. OBS record alpha channel. OBS cannot record here. I thought so. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to figure out if I can do a chroma key, or if I can use, or if I can somehow get a mask to synchronize correctly. But I guess a chroma key would be the easiest thing. But I usually, or sometimes that can mess up, like anti-aliasing. So I don't know. But let's see. So what I would want to do is just make call it green screen. So I want to cover the entire screen. And apply material to it. I think I'll actually do magenta, but Wait, no, this is fine. I don't know, maybe green is fine just because you can use the green channel kind of as an alpha. I don't know. I'm not sure how this is, if this will work very well. But anyway, so what I want to do is put this. And we'll put this far in the distance so it's behind everything else. Alright, and then when we animate, let's add. So it starts off invisible. So yeah, we'll use this little material thing again. And then when the stars have, we can just activate it. It doesn't really matter when I activate it here because the screen is going to be covered up by the stars, but... Oh, you know what? I don't have to use alpha. I can just, yeah, we can just use an activation channel. That'll be easier. Okay. Yeah, so the reason I do that is because when the video first starts, I actually want to have a black background, but then, yeah, we'll mask to the video beneath it at that point. Yeah, and hopefully this green screen will work well. I don't really know. Okay, so anyway, that's fine. I guess the last thing I want to do is add some other little stars that just are disconnected from the logo stripe. Okay, I kind of want to rename this, but if I do, it's gonna probably mess up my animations. Yeah, so let's just make another script and call it just star spawner because it won't have. It's gonna actually have some stuff in common. Okay, well. Okay, so then we'll have another version that will just I don't know, probably. Okay, I think I've thought too hard about it. I'll change this back to star fill. And then I'll just make another one. There is going to be some stuff in common, but I can just move it into a helper class, I think. Because, yeah, I want to basically just like spawn random ones every so often. So we're going to need basically this stuff in common so that we can find the start X and Y position. So let's add, I don't know. Let's actually make it a mono behavior so that way I can just attach global constants to it. Yeah, so get rid of that. Oh, actually, wait. I should just make this class. Yeah, I could just spawn the stars and then I can have these other excuse me, other classes that call it whenever it wants them to spawn something. That's probably easiest. All right. So in that case, let's rename this. Okay, so I guess the thing is, will these be the same? No, I don't think so. So yeah, get rid of all that stuff. I think the stars will always travel on the same angle, so that's fine. We don't need this. Okay. All right. So we can move this stuff into here, and then the spawn rect equals new float for start x, start y, and x and y. Okay, and then this will actually just spawn a single star mover. Okay, so let's return it here. So I guess we'll need to pass to move, speed, range. Well, okay, I guess we don't actually have to do that here. The other classes can handle that. So really all this needs to do is just instantiate the star and then have some of this information ready. Okay, yeah, this is okay, I think. Move that. So yeah, this doesn't actually do that much, but okay, so then I need to make this Okay. So then here, okay, so I kind of want to keep all this on here for now so that I can just reference. Really? Why? I'm saying that there's a bug, but there's no errors. So the associated script cannot be. Oh, it's probably because yeah, this doesn't match. Okay. Okay, good. I didn't delete all my stuff. Okay, probably there's also. Okay, -3, 10, 5. Prefab. Oops. Okay, let's see. Can I copy them from here, hopefully? Why did it crash just from that? Okay, hopefully I don't lose too much work there. Okay, well, I just lost setting up this prefab, but it's not a huge deal. Okay, so don't copy the colors that way. Okay, if you're gonna be picky, Unity, guess I can just do it with a hexadecimal. Okay. And then, so from the star fill spawner, I can remove that stuff I already used. Okay, so the start spawn wave. I gotta get a handle on the star spawner helper. Okay, so I still need this. Let's see. Bounds equals spawner. And then move direction equals spawner dot move direction. Oh, I will need that. So bounds dot w minus bounds dot y. Okay, yeah, so this I still need bounds dot x. So star equals spawner dot spawn, and then I give it this value for the color index. Oh, I need the travel angle. Okay, well, I can get that from here as well. Yeah, this shouldn't be set from anywhere. need the set on any of them. That is... Okay, so this should work exactly the same as before. It just is a little cleaner now. If I... Oh, I don't get the spawner. So spawner equals find object of type. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, again, the alpha set to 0. Okay. One thing I just realized, well, this prefab, I don't want these extra stars to have the tails, so so if line equal or does not equal null, this would be kind of hacky because it doesn't really matter. And then okay. Okay, so this will be a class that will just spawn a star randomly within a set period. Oops. Yeah, now I want okay, actually, yeah, I'm out of time, so anyway, I'll make this script that will just spawn other little stars randomly, yeah, when the logo is visible, so there'll be some variation, probably, actually, now that I think about it, these colors, they'll probably be a different color as well, so I don't know. I guess probably what I could do is just change the star spawner. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we'll still use this model behavior to be like, what's it doing? Like common logic, but instead of it only having one per scene, it will just be the same one that's on their component. That way I can switch out the prefabs and colors and everything. Yeah, so for the random one, it'll just be other smaller one, or I don't know, just other stars without a tail that will spawn by while the logo's active. And there might be a little darker color so they're visible. But yeah, I guess I'll have to do that off stream. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming by today. I really appreciate it. I just realized I'm actually dropping some frames right now, right as I'm leaving. So on that note, but yes, I'll be back Friday at the same time, 10 p.m. US Eastern. And from there, I think I do like this time better than at night, so I'll probably continue with it, but we'll keep on trying it for a couple weeks. But yeah, I'm usually live at Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at 10 US Eastern time. Okay, well, that's good to hear, Brian. Yeah, thanks again for helping me out with that timeline. Who knows when I would have figured that out myself. And bye, Steph. Thanks for coming by. But if you enjoyed the stream and you're a new viewer, feel free to follow, of course, and I'll put some links in the chat so if you'd like to connect with me on social media. I'd appreciate it. We do have a pretty good, or a Discord server that's getting more active, so I'd love to see you there. But Anyway, I hope you have a good couple of days, and I'll see you Friday. Bye-bye.